being a person that's a do-it-yourself, and grinding, what personal habits did you have to drop in order to take your music and your business to the next level?
Frivolous spending first. Frivolous spending. Second, girls. Real talk. I had to. You gotta dig deep. One of my brothers tell me all the time. My partner, he see me and he say, bro, you gotta dig. So we gotta dig. So it's just really, that's it, man. Frivolous spending in women, man, and focus. Because it's so easy to get caught up in the lights. And just because you get some tweets or some followers on Instagram doesn't mean you're successful. So that's been the hardest part, is just staying humble and staying away from the girls and spending my money in the right places, man, because in this industry it's so quick to run through your life savings. And there's so many people who come and go because of money. And there's a lot of people who have great music, but they'll never reach where they're trying to get to because they can't afford it. And I don't believe that money should ever be a hindrance from reaching your goals. Like whatever it is you're trying to do in life, if money is stopping you, then you need to figure out how to get some money. So.
Now, if you're saying that as far as like the doing yourself and being, as far as your spending, I'm assuming that you probably take health as a real good, real deep issue.
Oh yeah, you have to be healthy. Yeah, you have. I just got a whole menu sent from a chef the other day. We just went and met with some chefs, just because I don't eat right. I might be in the studio all day, then hit Waffle House at 2 in the morning, and wake up in the morning and don't eat all day, and drinking beer and doing different things. So you got to take care of your body, man. Like I don't care if you cut trees, if you're a lawn man, if you whatever you do in your life, you have to take care of your temple, man. Like, because whatever you put in it is gonna come out of it. But I know with me personally, I don't like to drink water. I'm a juice man. I love juice. Like, give me some Gatorade, give me some juice, and I'm good. So now in my refrigerator is just all water. So I have no choice. I just had to do small things like that just to make myself. And then once you do it for so many days, it becomes a habit anyway. So then I start seeing myself not reach for the soda. Now I reach for the water, or I reach for the juice. So it's just you have to take care of your temple.
Now, do you prefer life on the road, or would you say you prefer life more in the lab?
On the road. I'm gonna stay on the road for the rest of my life. I'm taking a Jimi Hendrix approach. Jimi Hendrix, it's like he got bit with a bug and he just stayed on the road. And I've been studying Jimi Hendrix, and he would go to Europe and record. He'll be in Seattle recording. He'll be in Harlem. You don't know where you're gonna find him, just because he get inspired by being in different environments. And that's what I like to see different stuff. Like, even my mom is down here in Atlanta with me now, and she's calling home telling people I'm in a forest. So it's just cool. She's never seen that, a whole city of just trees. So it inspires different thoughts. So I'm gonna stay on the road for the rest of my life. I'm gonna die on the road.
That's all right. With that being said, what would you say is the biggest, being an independent and doing it yourself type of person, what would you say is the biggest difference in the Arizona market versus what you're doing here in Atlanta?
In Arizona, everyone in Arizona is trying to be. Out here, everyone's cousin has already been. You know what I mean? So here you can pull from relationships that other people have already established. So that's where they have a word called the finesse out here. Out here it's more service. So out here it's more, how can I service your project? As where in Phoenix it's I wish you the best, or I hope you, or oh, no, he's not gonna make it, or oh, he is gonna make it. But it's different, you know what I mean? But here it's more of a service, because everyone here can get you to where you need to be, because there are 2 or 3 people away from where you need to be. You know what I mean? But the biggest part of that is just being able to, Puffy said on Rick Ross CD, is just to pay your staff. You know what I mean? Because if you can continue to pay your staff, then you can continue to grow. Whereas in Phoenix, you can have a gigantic staff and never grow. You know what I mean? So that's what's been a big difference in what I've noticed. Because there's a lot of talented people, but there's no relationships, there's no business, no one has established any relationships, no one has bust and made no money. You know, so it's just good conversation. Where here you can see a cat riding down the street in a Bentley and say, oh, I made a beat for Waka. You know what I mean? Or you could run into a cat who just the other night I was in a club with my PR and she was just dragging me through the club like, here, meet this guy, meet this guy, meet that, and they're just regular people where she can just walk up on them and these are people. Where in Phoenix you gotta pay $1,500 for that meeting. You know what I'm saying? Where here she can, you know, it's different because it's more relationship based, you know, because it's reality here, it's not a dream.